Hi, I'm Jeffrey from Ankama Board Games. We're a French board games company, and I'm here today to speak about Arkeis. So Arkeis is a campaign co-op story-driven game in which each player will be embodying these sets of explorers here, to have like an archaeologist, a librarian, and so on. So each player will actually get one of these character sheets here to play the game. When you get to play the game, you'll be visiting pyramids and so on. So the goal of these explorers is to prove their theories that ancient Egypt is not what it was told in school and so on. So they want to prove to the world that the Egyptians actually mastered steam technology. So this is why you can see mechanical units and so on. So the way this is going to play is that it has a certain part of legacy to it. So you'll be playing missions, and throughout these missions you'll be finding elements, browsing through the rooms and so on. So the way you actually play is that each character has 4 actions that they can do during their turns. So you can search, like for instance, you just take, if you want to open a door or take a token here, just discard this and look at the matching card, and then you see what's going on here. So for instance, I took this one. This one would be an event telling me to pick up some other stuff as well. But obviously you're going to get way more stuff, like you could find some items here as well, some weapons, boots, whatnot, and all of these cards that you can equip, you'll get to slide them in their own slots. So for instance, if you find a weapon, you're going to slide it here in the weapon stuff. So the cool thing about the game is you have a saving system that comes with these backpacks that you can see here, and all your equipment is going to be stored within these backpacks, 1 per character. So basically when you play the next mission, like a week later, let's say, you just open your backpack and then you're ready to play. The other thing that you're going to keep with you are the traumas. We have an interesting injury system here. So as you can see here, we have 3 slots for injury tokens, scratch tokens actually. And so up to 3, you're good. But should you take a 4th one, you actually discard the whole thing and get a trauma instead. Traumas will follow it throughout the missions if you don't heal them. So you could have, like for instance, a dislocated shoulder. You could have like a broken knee or whatever, and this is gonna mess up with your actions. So let's say you have a broken foot, you won't move that much in the pyramids and so on. So the support actions here now, the support actions is specific to each character, and this is the most important part of the co-op. Like for instance, Rebecca could give out an extra action to her allies, for instance. All these actions, all these special actions and whatnot will be evolving through the game with the experience cards that you'll be getting at the end of each mission. So for instance, they all have 1 deck of experience cards per each character, which you're going to buy at the end, if you will. So this will look like this, for instance. So Riyadh, one of the 4 characters, could replace failures with other sides of dice, for instance. And this will allow you to customize the characters throughout the whole campaign. And you get all sorts of like for instance, Frank here could again re-roll or whatever, you know, so all these types of cards. And how do you actually get experience and whatnot? This is the interesting part that's coming out. The game will come with an expedition logbook, which will obviously be way thicker than this. This is a prototype again. So when you first flip through the book, you'll see your whole team is here. So this is the legacy part of it. You'll see the rules, obviously, and when you continue scrolling through, you get the setup for each mission. And as you can see here, you have boxes that you have to tick, circles that you have to tick. So sometimes the game will ask you to roll these white dice that you can see here. They're the inspection dice, and you have to log the results. So as you continue ticking through the circles and so on, actually, let me find a better example for a bigger mission. See, there's no way to do everything at once, right? So if you were to fill this column, for instance, you'd get an extra bonus action or a bonus object, sorry. But you could also get money and also experience cards. Experience points, sorry, that will allow you to buy these experience cards. The money, however, will allow you to buy more stuff for between the missions, because when you're done with a mission, you actually go to your resting phase, and it's a camping site, because you move from one mission to another with your Zeppelin, and you'll be applying stickers on this page for which tents you have bought or unlocked and so on. So you could get, like, for instance, a merchant stance or healer stance and so on. Maybe you could try to heal traumas while you're resting and so on. I haven't really explained the fighting system now, so it's a pretty easy to pick up fighting system. So basically, if you have no weapons equipped, you're just going to roll 2 of these dice. And obviously, if you have more weapons, I'm going to find one real quick. So let's say you have a crowbar, for instance. I would place it here, and in that case, I would actually roll 3 dice, for instance. Right? So how do we fight? All combats are different. So let's say I'm I'm playing as Frank here, and I'm in this pyramid, and I want to fight this scarab, for instance. All right. So I'm just drawing randomly one of the scarab sheets here, and this is going to give me all the information for the fight. But if another player has another scarab that he has to fight, he's going to take out another card with different actions. So when I'm rolling the dice, I have to apply all effects from top to bottom and see what's going on. For instance, if I have one success and then one exclamation mark, I would eliminate one scarab and then eliminate another one if possible, and I still take a scratch. Should you decide not to fight, you could, but there might be negative outcomes to it. Like, for instance, if I want to search instead of fight, I would take, with this scarab, I would take one scratch for each scarab in the zone, sorry. And obviously, these are the most basic enemies, so the more you progress through the game, you'll meet sphinxes, huge snakes, cultists, another thing that you'll be finding out during the Kickstarter campaign at the end of the year. And cool thing about this is that as soon as there are no more enemies in your rooms or in your zones, you just discard these cards and then you take another one if you meet the same enemies once again. And I think that's about it for the main explanation. So again, Arkeis will be coming out on Kickstarter at the end of the year. That's November 5th. There's all sorts of good surprises for our backers. And I can't wait to launch this campaign and show you guys the game.